Hey, what's up everyone? Steve Knight here, and welcome, and thank you for joining me on this episode. Now, if you remember the last video, I said I would be doing different things, going on journeys, exploring new paths in my life, and I said I thought I would share them with you. Not that was a bit of fluff. Yeah. No, I'm going to share something with you. I actually went ahead and brought something. Ooh, yes I did. But here's the thing, I'm sharing it with you because I bought something I thought I would never ever buy. Something I thought would have no use for me whatsoever. But things change, technology changes. So what is it that I've brought? Well, I'll tell you right after this. Yeah, I'm going to tease you a little bit longer. Check it out. And welcome back. So, what is it that I bought? Well, let me tell you a story first, to put it into context so you have a better understanding as to why I bought it in the end. Now, about a year ago, there was a lot of snow and there was a lot of ice. And I was leaving the studio one night, around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I slipped on the ice. I had just walked out the studio. I was no more than about 20 meters away from the studio, and I slipped on the ice. And it was a classic cartoon moment where the legs went from under me, the legs were in the air, and my head was pointing downwards, and I landed on my back, but my back landed on my bag, which had my laptop in it. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever fallen on a laptop, but it's like falling on a blade. This 17-inch laptop, built, solid, rugged, sat in my bag upright. The bag hit the ground perfectly, and I landed on the bag perfectly. Yeah. And I'm not joking, folks. I've fallen many times. Hell, I was a stuntman for a while. So I know what it's like to fall, and I know what pain is. But that was instantaneous pain. I honestly thought I'd broken my back again, and the pain was incredible. But I got myself back up, and I decided I was going to continue with my walk home, which was about 15-20 minute walk, and off I went. I mean, I paid for it afterwards, but I honestly think the walk actually helped a little bit. But that's by the by. The story here is the laptop. I fell on the laptop. Now, what happened when I fell on the laptop is it was in the upright position, if you like. So the hinge was on the bottom of the bag, so it would open this way. And when I landed on it, obviously my full weight, and I am quite heavy, landed on the top of the laptop, and it kind of bowed in a little bit like that. Now, unfortunately, screens being what they are, made of glass and all the other components, there was no give. So the screen cracked, broke, snapped, shattered, whatever you want to call it. The screen was no good. But the machine was still working. This is the thing. The DVD player tray thing, that was bent as well. So that no longer functioned, but I very rarely use it, as I don't think many of us use DVD players anymore on laptops. So here I was with the machine, and yeah, I could still use it, and I still use it to this day. It's just plugged into an external monitor. But it's no longer a laptop or notebook. It now sits as a desktop machine more than anything else. So I was in need for a new machine, but I had some criteria for the new machine. I wanted a laptop that was strong, powerful, and could do everything that I needed it to do. Now, there were only 3 or 4 primary functions that I needed a laptop for. One was for photo editing, 2 was for video editing, so it had to be powerful. Now, why did it take me a year to buy a new laptop? Well, it's because I didn't buy a laptop in the end. Nope. And this is one of the things I thought I would never buy because I didn't think they were good enough. But instead of me just telling you and you looking at me, how about I tell you all about it while you watch me unbox this thing that I bought? Sound good? Let's do it. So, let's take a look at what I bought. Well, first of all, let's open up the good old knife. Let's pop you up here. And here it is. Let's pop you out of the box. Well, as you can imagine, for most of these things they come well packed, but I'm not going to get into a boxing review because I have no interest in a boxing review of any kind. Let's pop you open there. Just like that. I think we're done with that. And now, there you go. That's it. You can read it right there. This is what I ended up buying. A Chromebook. That's right, folks. I didn't buy a laptop. I bought a Chromebook. Now, why would I buy a Chromebook? Well, when I first saw Chromebooks, let's pop you out of here. And I think we have a power supply over here as well. Yeah, we'll take that out. And we'll throw you out the way. Pop you out there, get you out of the way, and yeah, that looks rather nice. Well, it does exactly what it's supposed to look like. Now, the lid is made out of a solid piece of aluminum, or a billet. So there you have it, folks. This is my new Chromebook. Takes a bit of getting used to calling it a Chromebook and not a laptop. I've had laptops for as long as laptops have been out. So it's kind of a mental thing to keep calling it a laptop, but it's a Chromebook. Once you get your head around the fact that you're using app-based driven programs, it's no longer a problem. The thing that held me off for over a year before buying this was I couldn't find a program that was good enough for video editing. There was a lot out there, but they all fell short. The interface I didn't recognize, it was alien to me, almost childlike. There were a few that tried to look professional, but they just fell way short of the mark. Until I came across Clipchamp. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful. Now, this is obviously an app machine. It's app-based. You can use it in the browser as well, and it does everything, well, nearly everything that Premiere Pro can do. For example, it's not as powerful, obviously, but if you're just editing on the fly, like what I want this machine to do, to be able to edit on the fly, to be able to put something together real quick, and to try and do it on a mobile phone, I just can't hack that. It's too small, too fiddly. Like I said, this is a giant mobile phone. So everything that I have tried to do with this, it has done it perfectly. Now granted, I haven't tried any word processing yet, and I'm sure there is an app version of Word, as there is Lightroom here, there is Adobe Photoshop version, although I haven't found that to be very good. Lightroom is very good here. And when I say here, on the Chromebook, the app-based programs. Because I'm still in my own head dealing with, I'm used to a program that runs off a Windows OS operating system. This isn't Windows. This is not Windows. This is a Chromebook. Yeah. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. It's taking me longer to get my head around this. But here's the point. This video was edited on this program. And if you look at the previous video, I don't know about you, but I can't tell any difference. Sound quality's good. All the, if you want to do L cuts, J cuts, you name it, this particular program will do it. In fact, it does more than I actually needed to do when editing on the fly. So as far as I'm concerned, this is perfect for me. And the added bonus of you being able to flip the screen and turn it into a tablet, well, again, for some of the projects I have coming up at some of my weddings, this is perfect. I now have a nice big tablet that is like a big notebook. Yeah, cool. So I'm really happy with this, and of course you can access all your emails and do all that kind of thing, go online, yada yada yada. You can do all that. So this is, I would say, one of my happiest purchases in a long time. And I'm sure that this device will be with me for a very long time, providing of course I don't fall on it and break it like I did the last machine. Yeah. But all that being said, if you're in the market for a laptop, but you want to go to the next level, give a Chromebook a look. I do recommend it. And that's big, coming from someone like me. Well, that's it. That's all I have for you, folks. It was just a short little video to take you on a journey to discover my discovery of a great Chromebook. So it just leaves me to say, you got it. This. No matter where you are in the world, be good, be safe, and God bless. And I'll catch you in the next video. I'm going to play. Bye. Wow, this is cool. I should have got one of these a long time ago. Shoot, this is good. The picture quality is fantastic. You still here? Go on. Shoot, 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 shoot. Go. Go, go, go. I'm playing. Yeah. This is... Wow. Didn't realize you could do that. Man, this is a great, great device. Go. I'll catch you next time.